morning again. We're on our final proper day on Harrison Lewis. Donning no hats, I've just jumped out of the car. We're on our way to our location this morning. I've got to apologise, I didn't get up for the sunrise. Denise wasn't feeling too good. She's got a bit of a pain in her hip. The alarm went off at 4 o'clock this morning. I did actually sort of glance out the window a little bit and it looked a bit overcast, so I sat back to bed. So yes, I'm a failure, or a bit of a failure. I haven't done any sunrises this week. Anyway, we're on our way to our next location, Luskentyre Beach, which is an amazing beach apparently, with these lovely little swirly black sands through the white sands, which I'm really looking forward to going to see. The weather's not bad actually for it. It's cloudy and overcast with some blue patches behind me. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixture. But en route, we come across these. Who in the right mind cannot stop, turn around and come back and get a photograph of some old boats? I've taken a couple of images, handheld, I've bracketed them so I can keep the dynamic range in. I shot down, looking through the locks. I've gone down to the little boat down there, shooting down the locks, and I've taken a couple of close-ups as well. So just thought I'd fill you in what we're doing and what we're up to. Denise is over there now, just taking a few snaps of that one. I'll just keep you up to date with what we're up to be honest. I'm going to jump back in the car in a minute. Oh, it's a bit chilly now. Jump back in the car in a minute and carry on heading our way. It's about a 45-minute drive. En route, I'll show you a bit of the scenery. I'll set the old camera up on the dashboard and show you what it looks like. It's a really barren place. The roads up here are fantastic for driving. I had the camera on a little while ago, just showing a little bit coming over this way, which is pretty barren. There's no life really anywhere. But yeah, it's totally barren. I can see why they didn't build on the place. It's just marshland after marshland after marshland like that. So yeah, I'll have the camera set up for you. Enjoy this little bit of B-roll, put some music on for you, and just a little bit of sunshine, and just enjoy looking at the scenery really. I just want to show you what this island's like. We're going up through the mountains, which are over that way. We're going up through there, so I'll do a bit of B-roll there, and yeah, we'll catch up with you in a little while when we get to a decent location, unless I find something interesting like this, and I'll switch you back on. See you in a bit, guys. Well guys, what can I say? How does this look like being in the Scottish Outer Hebrides? Absolutely amazing. Now you know I hate blue skies and all that, but you can't but admire that, can you really? We're not quite at Luskentyre Beach yet. Sat nav's telling me 9 miles. We thought we'd just pull in here just to suck in some of this for a minute. There is actually a shot here. I've just spotted one. Denise said she likes the reflection of the little white house, but I think I might just do this. There's a little S curve in the water and then a little white house in the background, and just have that two-tone blue. So yeah, just a quick pit stop, quick photograph, and we'll see you when we get to Luskentyre. Well, we just had to stop here, didn't we? Look at the view behind me. Look at that. Absolutely phenomenal. postcard, yes. Right, would you believe I just recorded a whole section to camera and then looked at the camera and realised my mic wasn't on the top of the camera? How amateur was that? I took it off earlier on because I had it on the dashboard, so yeah, your mic's back on, you can probably hear me now. As I was saying before, and I'm going to repeat myself, camera's out, look at this. This is an absolutely stunning location. Very picture postcard, very clean, very simple, very straightforward, but you cannot stop and admire the beauty, you cannot stop and take a photograph. Chocolate box and all that. 3 images. Panoramic, I've done a full sweep panoramic. I stepped just over the fence, put the camera on a vertical orientation, set the camera up nice and straight, nice and level. I've used a nice little level ball on the top to get the camera nice and straight, and I swept all the way from one side to the other, all the way right around, right back to this side. I'll probably end up cropping it down and just using a smaller section, just mainly probably the beach and that, but we'll see what it looks like. It'd be a nice keepsake to have that long image anyway. The second image was vertical shot straight down there. Where are we? Straight down there, using the curvature of the beach leading you through, the nice S-curve leading you through, mountains and some wispy clouds in the background. Polarizer absolutely pops them clouds right out. So the polarizer is a no-brainer. You've got to have the polarizer on. And then the third one was just a standard shot just of all of this, but over the fence slightly, using the bottom corner of the cliff face, leading you up through, and then the beach brings you back round into the mountains in the background. Stunning shot, stunning. We're now heading over the dunes just over there. Luskentyre Beach is just over the other side, the really famous beach with all the little coloured sands that run through it, all the black sands that run through it. So that's our plan. Get over there, get our shoes and socks off, go for a walk along the beach, and we'll see you there. Well, we're actually at Luskentyre Beach now. We're just heading over the dunes. You have a bit of a walk to get to the actual beach. There is a proper car park, big enough to park probably 20, maybe 30 cars, but you've got to be first. We've come at a really bad time. It looks it's full of camper vans and stuff like that, so this beach I'm expecting it to be quite busy, but I'm sure I can find what I'm looking for as long as it's not been disturbed. This is the problem. Footprints are a big no-no, as we all know. Unless they're artistic footprints. So all I can do is keep my fingers crossed and hope we can find a little patch on the beach that no one's actually trod on and get some of the interesting sands. So I'm going to concentrate on walking, and look, we have, oh, can you see that? I've got my feet out and I've got my sandals on. Proper old man. Oh, poo bag. Why do people leave poo bags? Good Mrs. C's there, look, she's plodding along. She's actually got a coat on. I don't quite know why, but she's feeling the chill at the moment. So I'm just looking forward to getting over the top of that dune and see what it's got to offer. Found my first shot. We're going to have a play on the dunes for 5 minutes. There's a few people on the beach, but they've actually just worked into my benefit, and I'm just watching at the moment. I quite like that. I'll wait until they get into the clear bit. There's 2 people walking along the beach. In fact, there's 4 now, but I'm going to have to clone 2 of them out. I'm just waiting for the 2 people on the right hand side to go into the clear space, which they're not quite going to do. No, so I'll leave them where I had them before. I quite like the idea. Yeah, what we're looking at is this. See this lovely leading line? Lovely leading line, taking you up to the beach, taking you off to the blue water, taking you off to the mountains and then the blue sky. Yep, we all know it's a pure blue sky. Oh, I tell a lie, there's about 1/4 teaspoon of cloud just up there. not worth mentioning, to be honest. But yeah, totally blue, but it's actually quite nice with this. It really does set it off. I could be anywhere in the world other than in Scotland at the moment with this. It's just amazing. So what I've used is this leading line, nice wispy grass blowing in the wind. I might put the polarizer on. I've got the polarizer on, sorry. I've got the polarizer on, bringing those night deep blues in. What I might do is put the 10 stop on just to get this grass moving, just to see what that looks like. But yeah, simple little shot. Well, we're on 6.4 we were, but I think I've nudged it by mistake. Never mind. F8. We'll go to F9, gives me a nice depth of field. And I'll just take another one by those other two at the end there. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's just concentrate on where the people are. As we're walking along the shore. So we've got two people walking along the shore, just giving you that little tiny bit of interest and maybe showing you the scale of this place, because it's absolutely hunormous. Mrs. C is working on some grass shadows, just looking at artistic flair, and she'll probably bag a corker as well. This is just, I think, too nice to photograph, really. Definitely too nice, babe, isn't it?
Sun's shining.
Too nice to photograph, really. I've got a watch, I don't get a sunburn. But yeah, we're basically here for the colours in the sand. But, like I've said, so many people have already walked across the beach. So we're going to be very careful where we stand, and we're going to look for the smaller details, like something that's right in front of me there. So if we can use this as smaller detail, because this is what I've come for, then we will. I just need to find some that hasn't got all the footprints in. But this piece here, just on its own, just looks beautiful as it is. And there's some nice little textures just here underneath where I am. So let's bob the camera on. Well, the camera's already on the tripod. Let's have a poke through the lens and see what it looks like. But it's quite nice, and I can see why it's photographed, because the sands look amazing. Right, onward. Just look at this. How wicked is that? Absolute perfect leading lines to take all the way down to the mountains. It's just a shame there's nothing in the sky, but the black sand against the light yellow sands, the white strip of the ocean, the blue of the sea, the mountains and the blue sky, it does look picturesque, to be honest. It really does. I've had to come a bit further forward, and I'm going to keep going forward as well to find no footsteps. And I'm just looking for a patch that jumps out, stands out a little bit more. And it's just so artistic. I try and avoid walking in it and just stay to the side of it. But it's just trying to find a patch where people haven't walked, because they've walked everywhere. But it's fantastic. So I can see why this is a popular spot. And what a beautiful day, even though I hate blue skies. Denise is back there talking to her daughter, checking in as she's got a full signal and I've got nothing. Right, I'm going to snap a few more shots. Polarizer on as usual. We're near the sea, reflections and colours and stuff like that. I've done a couple handheld, a couple on the tripod, but I think I'm just going to walk around, snap a few images, close-up ones of these colours and textures, and show you a few little collages. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Come down low now, come down as low as I could possibly go. This is the beauty of not having the centre column in, something I'm not used to having because all my tripods have had the centre column in, to be honest. But with having this tripod, such a big tall tripod without the centre column, I can now get down nice and low, which is going to make a little bit of a difference to some of my photography I do. Lovely little dark patch of sand in front of us, look at it just there, absolutely fantastic. Fanning out as well, so it's sort of fanning out into the image. Of course the mountains in the background and a nice little crispy little bit of white awash as the waves break. Vertical, it's very difficult to get this low because as you can see just down here, the shadow, the sun's right behind us and the shadow's encroaching into the image, which is really quite difficult. It's just catching the bottom corner of the image, so I'm going to have to just clone that out just to get rid of just the edge of the lens. You can see pretty wide. What are we on? Oh, not that bad actually, about 18mm. But with this lens, because it's a wide angle lens that I put on, it seems to pull everything nice and wide and open it all up. So yeah, I'm going to try doing a few with a wide angle lens, see if I can exaggerate these foreground interest of the lines and the sands. But yeah, this is really quite enjoyable, quite relaxed for me as well, just chilling out and having a walk around and just enjoying the sunshine really, and getting a bit of vitamin D in the old bones, because we need it, don't we? But yeah, quite a nice little image that. Enjoy this. Never let it be said that Mrs. C isn't a caring soul, saving the sea life and putting the starfish back in the water so they don't fry in this sunshine.
I'm going looking for more now.
I've had a few pictures of these as well, handheld. I've carried the camera around. I've taken a few more pictures of the shapes and the textures in the sand. She found another one. Look, she's found another one. Look, she's looking for starfish now. She is the starfish hunter. Bless. Yeah, I think they just look pretty. Now she's actually thrown that one in next to that one. What I might have to do is get her to do a bit of a collage herself and put the small one next to the big one and Mummy and Daddy. That way we can invent our own picture. But no, we've had a good day today. We're going to walk up the beach. We're going to head up that way, see what else there is to find, sort of patterns wise, and it's just. But there's nothing much going on. There's a little bit of cloud up in the top there, but it's just very, very bland now, but beautifully, beautifully pretty. So yeah, I think I might call it here. So thanks for watching again. I know it's been a bit different again to other vlogs, but it's an adventure, and you know what we're like. We're all about the adventure, taking you places, showing you these new areas. Luskentyre Beach, must come, must see if you're ever on Harris, and yeah, beautiful. So until next time, don't forget the lifesaver.
Let me just see any starfish. starfish.
She's making sure our starfish are all right. Until next time, ciao. Take it easy. See you later.